Welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a little bit of a different plan with me due to the fact that the entire world is changing. People's lives are very different now. So is mine. And I'm actually going to be honest. I've been enjoying being at home with my daughter. I've always wanted to be, I was a stay-at-home mom for like 2 years when she was younger, a baby, I stayed with her up until she was about 2 years old, 2 to 3 years old, and I worked a little, but like full-time, 2 jobs, every day, all day. I miss connecting with her, and since this has happened, not only have I gotten closer in my faith with God, but also with my family and with my child. And the first day was Monday was very, very difficult for us, and huge breakdown and fight, but it's been pretty smooth since then. But I've set up a makeshift school in my studio space, and now my studio space is no longer just mine, it is hers. But I'm homeschooling her, so the things I'm using my planner for are now there's things added to it, so it's a thing, okay? So let's just get started. I do use 2 planners consecutively now, both of which are bound books. This one's a Staology B6, this one is the Hobonichi Weeks. This is my everyday carry forward. I carry both, but like everyday carry forward, planning, quick glance, anything like that is in here. Okay, and then my daily homeschool notes, prayer, everything else is here. Now I do have, for her homeschool, I've set up my binder. Now this is a Scully binder. It is leather. It's a beautiful briefcase binder. I've had this for many, many years. It has been able to stick it out with me all those years. But it has this section here that has like all this room to put paperwork and stuff like that. But basically I have her syllabus and all her work in here, tabbed off, ready to go, and her tests and everything. This will build. So I will be using this to plan my next couple of days for homeschool. We have been successful on thus far. So done with Wednesday. Yay! So we have Thursday and Friday. Fortunately enough for us, Friday is more of a test day, study, all that, but we actually have an essay to write and submit it, and then also another essay, which is a note to me. So I will be looking at this binder kind of back and forth. I may actually take this out. And then I have more instructions, so I'm going to take these out of the binder so I don't have to look too far back and forth. And then I also have kind of a list that I created to help this video go a little more smoothly. Now grab a drink, grab some vitamins, grab some food, snacks. This may be a long one. My videos naturally run long anyway because I chit chat, but I'm really going to try and stay focused on this video. So I have my notes here. And let me sit down and get off my crutch. Crutch is a pain in the butt. It's actually a pain in the back, really, in the armpit. I've made myself a nice fruity drink, if you will. Let me move my leather planners. These are like cherries, like whole cherries, and I made homemade squeezed lemonade, and this is orange juice and Bacardi. It's pretty tasty. You know, when in doubt, have a drink. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm still gung-ho about my Dr. Grip. I'm even using it in my Hobony 2 weeks. I also have my Friction Coletto, and I've got a little baggie of goodies here, just like my main stuff that I use. Another Coletto, highlighters, fountain pen, ruler. But anyway, let's get into it. So let's start with planning out my homeschool stuff, Allie's homeschool stuff. That'll be here in the B6. I do have some notes and stuff add to planner. I've got stickers here. I really am going to admit I tried to go back into rings, and as easy it is for me to do rings, I know how to navigate rings. I missed my B6. Although I was still using it, I wanted it as an everyday planner. I have found Planner Peace with a B6 staology, and I plan on staying in it. So just understand that. But let me take you to March. This is the beginning of March, and at the beginning of the month tab, I have all my like spiritual tracking, which is quite a few, and then some journaling. And you can see where I kind of went more note-taking journals and stuff like that for a little while. And then I went back into planning. So this is this week. I use this week here as a recap of the day. Something that it's just a recap of the day. There's a note to my daughter. There is, this is a week focus. This right here represents, it's a painting I did with ink and watercolor, and it represents coming from the thorns, God shining his light, love and compassion onto my heart, which brings music to my heart. And in the background is a thorn bush, and then these are thorns as well, and they are beautiful because the troublesome times in your life are beautiful, no matter how difficult it is, because it's a trial that I find God is helping me get through, and it's making me the person I am today. Anyway, so I've gone back to day on a page, just timed, vertical timed, and yeah, the notes in between. So this was Tuesday. Okay, so this was today. Let me kind of show you what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and put a check next to plan for next day. So I have been utilizing my stickers, which I've actually really enjoyed. And I put little notes here and there. But basically, anything I need to accomplish and focus with on her, I will do here. So when I plan for homeschool, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't do it on here. I'm going to show you. I have a tab here that says to do. This is where I'm kind of planning out her weekly homeschool assignments. I've got a sticky note with incentives. And she has accomplished everything today except for really studying her vocab. We're going to do all her studying and stuff. We do a little bit every day. But, okay. So I need to write down her assignments for tomorrow. Good news is that we have accomplished quite a few assignments already that were for this week that we finished. I believe we did all of her science. And yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. She has a video she needs to watch that her teacher posts on Facebook, and I really love that. She gets a sense of independence with that. She actually enjoys pulling her books out and working on them, watching her teacher talk to her, and of course her teacher, she absolutely loves her teacher. So And I've got like, she has like a executive little desk going on. So that is exciting. So you need a highlighter. I've been using my brush pens, these guys. I really like these Tombow brush pens for highlighting and things. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this highlighter. This highlighter? No. This pink one. I tend to stick with pink. Her favorite color is pink. And I just highlight a box at the beginning of each assignment to indicate the assignment. So we're gonna start with spelling. Now I'm going to do another plan with me for next week where I'm going to set up things a little differently. This has worked, but it gets a little confusing visually. So that'll be an interesting video. I haven't homeschooled before, so this is a new experience for me, and also working with your own child, I've never been able to make it work. So anyway, but it's working. Spelling, she wants to write 3 times. Now, interesting enough, I kind of knocked this out by making her write it every day already. So she only, I've broken her spelling words down 5 a day, and that's helped keep them a little more fluent and regular. And she's done well by learning them that way. Okay. So I'm definitely going to be setting this up differently. This is a little bit tight. Okay, so she has a test in handwriting. Oops, I'm supposed to put the subject first. She has a test, lesson 22. I'm going to underline that with green so I know there's a test, because, yeah, I need to know. Like I said, this does not work as well as I'd like for it to, but it works. It does fine now. Go over here. And then English. My dad does social studies and math with her, so it cuts our work down a bit, and she's able to play outside in their yard because they live in a kind of a more private neighborhood, and it's not as busy. We live in inner city, so although we have a private yard and fenced in and everything, privacy fence, very nice. Just with everything going on, we have a lot of foot traffic because everyone's home now and they don't stay inside. So she gets her like playtime recess there. English. Okay, so she needs to work on her DOL packet, complete page 63 in her English book, or it's a white sheet. And I think we've actually done all those too. And complete 1 journal entry. Which, okay, on Monday, this was the very thing that made her like break down, was the journal entry. It was so hard to deal with, and I haven't been feeling good. I'm not allowed to go out because I've been sick, or just there's a lot of pollen right now, so. And then on Friday we have the family tradition essay. Let me go ahead and do spelling. start list 23. She has an essay that's family tradition, on family tradition. And then she also needs to have, on Friday, she also needs to write a sweet note to mom in cursive. Now I have this little bracket over here for things that my dad may need work on, or things that we need to finish from the day before. These boxes down here are for things that we need to catch up on. We only have chapter 7 left to read. Now we have a whole reading spiel here. It's called, she has a class book that she's reading. So, let's see. I'm going to look at this now. Let's see. So, I have to, now what I need to do, now that I've got it off of here, I don't highlight it until we've completed it. And I've got to go back into this binder and look into her videos. She has another video on linking verbs, so we need to do that. Okay, fill that in. I'm going to put it over here. Video. Linking verbs, practice sheets. Okay, so she has like page 65, 63. So I'm gonna tab this. Because I think linking verbs go for a couple weeks. Let's see. I know that she needs to do this. I'm going to help her get through all this. Okay, so I tabbed that. Okay. And then she does have these guys, these stories that she needs to, these are her 2 essay papers. So her first one is going to be this one. So let me get a blue for her essays. She doesn't have to worry about that until Friday. Stick that in here. Her essays ready. Got her practice ready. We are still working on the story, so she doesn't really have the packet to do just yet until she's done. She journal her last 5 spelling words because of how I've broken them up. Plus flashcards. And then we'll do any catch up on Friday. I'm not going to make her do anything on the weekend unless she just changes her attitude, but nope, she's been pretty good. All right, so let me check. Let me show you all what I'm doing. I'm sorry. All right, her hand, she has very nice handwriting. So this is her test. So she'll be writing this paragraph here for a test. I'll grade it, and then this will be next week, and so on and so forth. So this is reading. So she has a wordly wise. Can't see what I'm doing. Wordly wise. She's read, she's done all her wordly wise, I believe. We'll do lesson 11 review. And then she'll have a test. She'll have wordly wise. So 11 on Friday. And then BFG. Oh, we've actually kept up. Word. Okay, we caught up. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow she really has to only do chapter 7, which that's great. BFG. Seven, and included in that will be a vocab practice. That's part of it. Okay, and then on Friday it will be chapter 8. So let's do that. So honestly, what we'll do is probably, because it's such a good story, I'm probably about to go read it to her. It's like really, really good. I think there's a movie on what's it called? Netflix. So we may knock it all out. Because it says the book will be complete in 4 weeks, have 2 vocabulary tests, and the packet turned in for the grade. Complete and color everything. So she's going to have a vocab test, and her test will be at the end, so not this week. Good, okay. So we're good on that. Da, 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 da. Okay. And then we've done, this is science, so we've done that. Chapter 9 workbook page 135 through 138. I believe we've done it all, but I'm going to go ahead and put it just to make sure. And then she has something going on. She has a test online, I believe. Okay. Science. Chapter 9. Workbook. Page 135, 138. We have completed this already. And Friday she's got the STEM. It's like where her science test is, I believe. Org. So she'll have that. Moving on. Like, for example, these are her vocab. I broke them up into 3 a day. This is the DOL, so she did not do this one. She needs to do that. She's going to throw a fit. She does not take criticism well. My daughter does not do well with criticism at all. And it's not even criticism. I'm just telling her, hey, you forgot one. And she'll panic. Just watch. Okay. And she'll do this one tomorrow. So this should last 2 weeks. All right. we accidentally went ahead and started on the second go around, second 2 weeks. Whoops. Wait, what is this? English. This is also English. I think we overdid the English a bit. I'm not sure. It got a little mixed up. My dad kind of got things mixed up a little bit. That's okay. And then here are her tests here. So, all right, I think we're caught up. Everything. That. So that's how I have been kind of planning and keeping up with her assignments for her homeschool. As you see, for a third grader, there's a lot to do. And it's been, actually, I've been looking forward to it, and it's been really fun for me, surprisingly. I love teaching. It just comes naturally to me. And the fact that I can spend more time with my daughter and help her really makes me happy. Once she got over the whole, like, me helping her thing, it's been well. So, we've got a lot to do, and then we'll start all over on Monday. I want to show you this. My daughter actually made me this. One of her fun things that we did today, I taught her how to use paint, 3D paint on my computer, and let her be creative, and she created me this, and I love it so much. And I just put it on normal paper. I should have done it on vellum, but I thought she did a really good job. I did not help her at all. She surprised me. Isn't that cute? On the back I just wrote a little note about this picture and why I picked it. This is also a journal entry that, to get her kind of excited about doing her journal entries, which now it's working, I did one with her, and this is our family. That's my husband, me, my daughter, and our 4 cats. Okay, so I have a homeschool tracker in the back as well, just making sure that we accomplish everything that we need to each day. For example, on Monday we did not get to the book, so I highlighted the square. If we accomplished everything, we get a check at the end. So congratulations, Allie. And she also has a chart with stickers on the bulletin board. So we're good on that. Now it's time to mark off homeschool. So most of my planning nowadays has to do with homeschool, and I love it. So moving on to my daily, I'm going to go ahead and move my today. It's tearing the paper. Okay, today tab, and move it here to the next day. Okay, so tomorrow is Thursday, so I'm going to show you how I've been doing this. I actually use stickers now. I really enjoy that. So let's see, move tabs, moved them. Okay, so in order to do this page, I need my Hobonichi weeks. Go to my today marker. Okay, so it's this week, and I look at what's going on. Obviously, there's not much going on for me at all. This is my section, my daughter's section. Things at night that are day sensitive, like that are not events, more like tasks, and then notes, like any kind of spending or something like that. Bill spending, reassessment, set up for next week, that kind of thing, and then a schedule that I have for on the go. So all she has tomorrow is homeschool. I don't think she has tennis. I need to check on that. But this is this sticker right here. I went ahead and pre-planned a bit. This sticker is homeschool with her GDAD, which, like I said, math and social studies. She comes back at 1. She was actually late going to her grandparents today, so I haven't been sleeping well, to be honest with you. And it's really affected. It's just affected a lot, you guys. But I've got these stickers. I have to tidy up in the morning. I do a little bit each day. When you have a foot issue, it's honestly really difficult to like do things on a crutch. So while she's gone, I'm going to tidy up. I'm not gonna sleep. Dang it, I'm not gonna sleep. And then I have this Get S Done sticker. I'm really trying to use my stickers. It's definitely bittersweet, but once I use them all, I'll just buy some that I absolutely know I'll use and love, that kind of thing. So I'm sorry, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. I'm flipping through. So I use mostly functional stickers, and I think that's where it gets bittersweet, if you will. Okay, so anyway, let's go back here. So our homeschool lasts a bit longer. My main stickers I use are up here. I'll keep them up front. Okay. Planner Kate, a lot of Planner Kate. And I utilize the back of these sheets as well. So, okay, so I love these. These are really nice. I'm gonna be purchasing these again. Someone gave me these, but I love them so much that I hope that they're out there that I can actually purchase them again. So, okay, so we have, she'll be coming at 1. So let's use a page flag. Don't really care what color. Kind of quick color coding. A bit, not as necessary as before. And honestly, we don't even start homeschool until about 2, because around 1 or whatnot, she does her lunch thing. A lunch thing. I don't even think I have like I have to make her lunch. She doesn't eat a lot because she takes medication. It keeps her from eating too much, but she'll eat a little bit. Sorry, I have a lot of this kind of stuff. Like I said, functional. Most stickers people have given me mostly that. Seriously, I don't have. This is all bullet. This is like journaling stuff. Okay. I love boxes, you guys. I really do. There we go. It's dinner. This is all dinner time. I don't want dinner time. I just want lunch. I need some lunch stickers or something. I just don't have them. Like I said, I don't really have a lot. And that way, I'm going to start making a list of stickers that I've been wanting and needing, since I don't use a lot of them. There's this really cute Harry Potter ones. Oh, I'm sweating. It's hot back here. Alright, I can't seem to find it. So we're going to stick with just functional. That's what I use mostly. I have baking. I do want to make cookies, so I'm just gonna kind of do that in between the two. We don't have as much to do tomorrow. Oh, I mean, we do. Sorry, I'm not thinking clearly. I have this ready for. I have the setup right. These stickers, I have them ready for this April, so I'm excited. And really don't have any like meal stickers. It's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time. Alright. What we're gonna do is burning up. Okay, we're gonna put a teardrop right here to, okay. And then we're going to put an